Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I am back to Cozy Punk Host, and my camera's disconnected. Fuck's sake. Oh, why does nothing ever work in this? Wait, why isn't it working? That doesn't make any sense, because the light's on. Usually when it doesn't work, the light is off. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. Technical difficulties right off the bat. Love it. I also seem to have quite a sore throat this morning, which is a bit annoying because I have actually been remembering. Excuse me, I'm just moving my coffee. Remembering to use my throat spray. So just bear with me a second. I'm gonna mute because this is gonna be very noisy. Back in a mo. Okay, so I did an unplug and a plug back in, and now the light is off. So that's great. Am I gonna have to redo the camera on? Oh my! Technical difficulties. Yeah, sure. Okay, well I exist at least. That's something. Hi, Revenge of the Big Face. This is. I'm gonna have to redo this on everything. Ugh, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered because I am lazy. I'm lazy, guys. I'm gonna lose you little pair of eyes. Hi. Hello. I'm a professional whose equipment works at all times and nothing ever goes wrong. What do you mean? What do you mean? Still, I'm not used to looking at the camera. I don't like it. But I do have to fix this on every other scene. Because gaming? It's gone and you can see all my notes. Let's just turn that off. This isn't even the right scene. There's literally no point me doing this because I'm on... No. Wait, did I delete the right thing? Yes, I did. Okay, great. BRB doesn't exist. Again, go away, display capture. Hey, Whalehog Man, how are you doing, my love? I'm just dealing with technical difficulties because we love those around here. They're our favorites. Gosh, my nose is so itchy. And I will switch this back on, but I'm immediately gonna go. Ah, here, where there is also just like what is this? Oh, this is desktop mode. And what I should do is actually just copy it straight from here. And there's... You're just gonna see my notes, okay? It's fine. Doing the usual amount of juggling. Yikes. Well, no, there. Oh, I have to get rid of the old camera as well. Which I definitely haven't been doing. I did at least get rid of it from there. Technical difficulties. We love them. They, I don't know, develop character or some shit. I don't fucking know. My nose itches so much. I don't even know what I've done. Except snuggle Tobes. Except snuggle the Tobes. The Tobes is very... I realize what's wrong with this picture. Uno momento, por favor. If I can remember how to do anything. Oh, for goodness sake. Nope, that's not right. There we go. I was like, what's wrong with this? Why does it look so weird? It's because I reverse it. So we got Dear Owl in the background, aka Lou Reed. And we have a Toby, who's been very naggy this morning. I'm not sure what he wants, considering we are a good hour and a half away from his mealtime, but I suppose that is reasonable for him. That's like a reasonable time to start asking for it. But he's so cute. Why is he so cute? He's been a very sweet boy. For some reason in my head I keep wanting to call him a little girl, which doesn't seem fair at all, but there's just something about him that's so dainty and so soft, which I guess is sexist. I don't fucking know. My cat is a victim of sexism. No, he's not. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful boy, and you can be a boy and you can be soft and sweet. He possibly didn't get enough attention yesterday. I gave him a lot of attention yesterday. I really did. I know, based on how yesterday went, you might not think so, but he got like a lot of spoiling. We played a lot. This was after the thing. That's very helpful, she says. So I do actually have a list of things to talk about today, which you may have glimpsed when I was accidentally showing my desktop background. Ugh. Wet nose. I shouldn't kiss my cat, but he's just so dang cute. He's just so smoochable. Look at this little guy. Look at that the little top of his head. How is that not a perfect little kiss spot? It's like a landing pad for smooches. The fact that he occasionally tries to kiss me back and he's got a wet nose is beside the point. I have a very sweet boy, and I love him. But yeah, he's just being... I think it's because it's cold. It's so cold today. It's actually been snowing. Snow is outside. And it was so cold last night that he wasn't just under my top blanket, he was under my duvet. My duvet. It's -4 degrees. Jeez, I don't remember it being this cold in November in previous years. Like, damn. You're just a bit of a chilly boy, ain't you? I have had my heating on. I have had my heating on. I'd say look at the boy, but we need to invent something that makes microphones invisible and not touchable, non-corporeal, so we can just be heard, but seen but not heard. No, heard, but it can hear us but cannot be seen. So you can see my cat better, but still hear me okay, and I will stop elbowing my microphone on occasion. Like, where do I put you? I have a cute Toby. He does feel the cold quite a bit, does Tobes. Because he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy who loves cuddles, which is great because I also love cuddles. Okay, yeah. My brain is really tired, as always. So, nothing new there. No news there. Holographic microphones, exactly! Thank you for putting it into words, into a smaller number of words. Condensing my description, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, it's so cold here. I am wearing not enough layers. I'm only wearing 3 layers. Oh, but this Toby's so cute. He's such a cute boy. He's my little guy, and this microphone is just in the way of the boy's cuteness. Cuteness! Okay, I'm gonna... There we go. Well, now you've got that in the way. There we go. Cute boy. The cute Toby. The cutest Toby. I'm getting very distracted. I actually managed to sleep well, okay. Well, okay. Emergency microphone hologram. Yes. And you know what? If ever I did have something like Alexa in my home, I would want it to be voiced by Robert Picardo. With the same sarcasm that the EMH program in Star Trek delivers. I would want that. That would be fantastic. Distracted again, but cute cat. Also, thank you so much for the 35 stream streak. Well, Hookman, I appreciate that very much. That's awesome. So I've been having like a lot of dreams lately. I'm just going to go down the list of things that I'm talking about, but I've been having like a lot of really vivid and kind of wacky dreams lately. Not scary ones, but definitely weird ones. And a lot of Minecraft dreams. I've been having a shit ton of Minecraft dreams where I am just playing Minecraft and building shit and doing like obstacle courses. And yeah, a fair number of Hermitcrafters are there because I watch a lot of Hermitcraft. But it's just like I've been having so many Minecraft dreams and now I'm just like, all I want to do is play Minecraft. So my little brother is getting me that for Christmas, so that'll be fun. And I do want to play it on stream, so that'll be good too. I also want to play it with JJ because he's been talking about like wanting to do a Minecraft series, and he's like, ooh, we could do one together where I don't know anything about Minecraft, but you know even less about Minecraft, and we can just fuck about. And he can like try and teach me what he does know, and we can all die, and it'll be funny. Whoa. Encoding overloaded. Nice. Very nice. But yeah, I've been having a lot of weird dreams lately. Good ones. Entertaining ones. Ones that I wake up and I'm just like, that was kind of awesome. And some of them, a lot of them have been about Minecraft, so it's not at all because I consume a lot of Minecraft content. What are you talking about? No. Actually, yeah, probably. I'm also going to start celebrating Christmas from Monday because that's when my Christmas tree is due to be delivered. Because I have ordered a 3-foot tall, pretty cheap, but 3-foot tall Christmas tree, and I will be doing on Monday afternoon a little decorating for Christmas stream with Christmas music. I just need Christmas because it's like festive cheer that I just really need because seasonal depression is setting in and it's being kind of a piece of shit and I don't want it. So I'll be doing Christmas stuff and Christmas dreams, and Mum brought. Oh God. I have to talk about yesterday afternoon / evening. It was mostly yesterday afternoon. The reason I was streaming in the morning yesterday is because, well, essentially, because I'm going to be going away in the spring to see my lovely whale hog man for about 6 weeks. Toby has to go and stay with his grandparents, aka my parents, and their cat, Mr. Whiskers. So we're gonna try and acclimatize the two cats to each other. And because Mr. Whiskers needs to go to the vets every 6 weeks for an injection because the poor boy got a mouth infection when he was an outdoor cat, after each of those appointments, Mum's gonna bring him over here, like she did yesterday, to see how they get on. And yesterday was hilarious because I hate that I decided to stream in the morning because that was a mistake. But it was so funny because when Mum first showed up, she brought me Christmas decorations, which is great, which I'm going to put up on Monday. But she forgot the cat. She left Mr. Whiskers in his cat carrier in her car, which she had parked several streets away. And so like, I opened the door for her, considering the entire purpose of her coming over was to bring Mr. Whiskers to meet Tobes, to see how they would get on. And she'd forgotten. And she'd left him in the car. It was just ridiculous. But very on brand for my mum. Toby is still here, but he's slumped down a bit. So she dropped off the Christmas decorations in her bag and stuff and went back out. Took a different route this time just for fun, I guess, to get back to her car and go get the cat. Poor Mr. Whiskers. But yeah. When they finally came back, they were only going to be here for about an hour. And for the first 30 minutes, didn't see Toby at all. No idea where he was. I'd shut the wardrobe because that's his automatic place to go hide, and it just felt a bit redundant for him just to spend the entire time in the wardrobe when the whole point was for him to, you know, meet Mr. Whiskers and like get a feel for him in a non-physical sense. Although I guess they could rough and tumble if they wanted to. But they didn't. But for the first 30 minutes, we were like, where the heck is Tobes? And then it got to the point where I was like, okay, I gotta try and at least figure out where he is. So we were just like looking under everything, trying to find, like, Mr. Whiskers was having the time of his life. He came straight out of his cat carrier the moment we put it down, and I opened the door, and he's like sniffing and playing with Toby's toys and just rolling around and like just exploring, and he's just like, this is great, what is this place? But yeah, me and Mum was looking under the bed, under the furniture, under the nightstands and all of that, and then I was like getting a bit worried because I was like, where the heck did he go? Mr. Whiskers, indeed. Like, where did he go? Did he manage to get out the door? Like, what happened? Where is he? And then it got to the point where it's like, there's literally only feasibly one more place he could possibly be, but it just seems so ridiculous, but also very on brand for Toby. So I went back in the living room, shifted my yoga mat out of the way, and had a look, and he was nestled quite comfortably directly beneath my radiator behind the sofa in my living room. Sorry, stream was frozen at my end for a minute or so. Damn. Well, it's okay. I mean, I'm glad I told you this story last night, so I don't think you really missed anything. Let's look at this boy. He's so beautiful. I love him too. But yeah, he was just like nestled under there. Must have been very toasty too, because the heating was on. And I tried to coax him out for a bit, but of course he wasn't having any of it. So I was just like, alright, I'll just leave you there. Because the idea, I think, is to not interfere too much with cats getting on. Definitely don't force the issue. Like, don't try and like physically make them be close to each other. You gotta let them do it themselves. So I was just like, alright, let Mum know that I'd found him and where, and we had a little bit of a giggle about that, because Toby is such a tiny boy. He can just fit into these little nooks. Mr. Whiskers would not have been able to fit in there because he's gigantic. And then we just sat back at the kitchen table, and eventually Toby did come out, and he was like going very slowly, like he does when he's being extremely cautious, and he is quite afraid. Poor baby. And he beelined straight into Mr. Whiskers' cat carrier, just to be like, what is this? Why is it here? And while he was in there, Mr. Whiskers came back into the room, also made for the cat carrier, and then you could like clock the moment they saw each other, because Mr. Whiskers just stopped dead mid-step and was just like, that's a cat. That's another cat. Like, there was no aggression, but there was definitely caution. Mr. Whiskers would have pushed the sofa out the way. He would have done. He's such a gigantic boy, but he's a gentle giant. Mr. Whiskers is a lovely, very affectionate boy. I think he was a bit jealous, because Mr. Whiskers has known me for years. He's known me when he was like staying with my sister, because he was originally my sister's cat, but then she had the babies and everything kind of like, she wasn't able to take care of him anymore, so then he went to my parents' place where he's purely an indoor cat, and I've been visiting there, and so he knows me very well. But he's only seen Toby before, and it was like from inside the cat carrier. He wasn't allowed out on that occasion. So this time, when he was allowed out, and they were sort of like very cautiously just moving around each other, and I did end up like entering the fray, because I was like, Toby's just going to go back in his hiding place and no progress will be made. So I will just sit closer to him and just give him some encouragement, give him some pets. And so that helped a bit, I think, because then Toby was just sat there, just being very cautious. But then Mr. Whiskers would look at me like, who is this guy? Who the heck is this guy? This guy is Toby. And he's very small and very sweet, and wouldn't hurt a fly, except for the fact that he is very claw happy. But yeah, Mum was also like, give them treats for being so good. And so I got the treats, and I put the couple down, and Mr. Whiskers ate them both. So I don't think Toby was in good shape to eat anything at that point anyway, because he's such a nervous little guy. He gets so nervous when he doesn't know. When he's like in unfamiliar circumstances or around unfamiliar people. Or cats. So he didn't eat his, but I gave him plenty after Mr. Whiskers had gone home, because Toby had been a very good boy. Mr. Whiskers had too. Mr. Whiskers is always a good boy. Okay, boop. He's a lovely little guy. But yeah, Toby didn't make a sound the entire time, but Mr. Whiskers was doing like little meow, meow, Like, he was trying to, like, make contact, but Toby was just like, what? How do you speak? I'm not even sure Toby knows how to speak to other cats, because he's been with me for, like, 3.5 years and hasn't seen any other cats. Like, even at the vets, like, when I've had to take him in, it's invariably been dogs that have been in the waiting room with us. Like, Toby doesn't really see other cats. His breath also smells like fish. Yeah, and Mr. Whiskers made a strange sort of noise in the back of his throat that sounded like growling, but I don't think it was. I think it was just like cat speak for sup or something. Something like that. Yeah. But the real fun of the evening came later when it was time for my mum and Mr. Whiskers to go home. I've talked about my mum quite a lot on this on stream, like, and how scatterbrained she is and how bad she is at timekeeping and all of that sort of thing. She lost her car keys. She lost her car keys. She could not find them. They weren't in her pockets. They weren't in any of her bags. And boy, does she carry a lot of bags around. They weren't on the kitchen table. They weren't on the floor or anywhere in my flat. They weren't in on the stairs outside. So I was like, all right, I'll walk with you back to the car. I'll help you retrace your steps and help look out for them if you drop them on the ground. And then it's only when we're out on the street that she was like, oh yes, I did a loop. So I was like, okay, you go that way and I'll go the other way. That way we can cover more ground. And so I did. Unfortunately, she told me she was parked on one road, which I didn't know where it was, so I was looking at Google Maps. And then when I got there, I was like, Mum's car isn't here. She didn't park on this road. She parked on the one next to it. She just got it wrong. I did not find the keys, but I'm not sure. I wasn't sure I was looking out for them very well. And then she came up the other way and met us. And I was initially like, okay, well, this is not that road. That you're not parked on the road that you told me that you were, for one. And also, did you find the keys? And she's like, of course I didn't. And I was like, well, that doesn't... You might have done. It's a fair question. And we were, like, looking around the car and inside the car and on the floor and under the seats of the car. And then she was like, all right, I'm going to the police station because they might have handed them into the police station. Hey, Alice, how you doing? I'm just recounting a wonderful story from yesterday, which... Oh, good Lord, my mother. So she went to the police station to see if they'd handed in her car keys, which she had lost. And I was like, all right, I'll retrace your steps back the other way, just in case you missed something. And didn't find them. Did the full loop again, except going the right way. Down the right street, that way. And then I was like, all right, it's -3 degrees. I am freezing. I'm just gonna sit in the car and wait for Mum.
I'm not used to people sticking around when things go bad.
Welcome home.
Techie, thank you so much for the resub. I hope you're doing well. You come at the right time because Toby is front and center and I am telling a ridiculous story about my mother. But yeah, I was just sat in the car with Mr. Whiskers. I couldn't sit in the back with him because the baby seat was in there for my niece. So I sat in the front. And it was absolutely bloody freezing. It was so cold yesterday. And it's colder today, actually, but I'm not going outside today. So, hooray for me. And the Mum comes back. She's like, the police station is closed. They have, like, a drop box. So, she was like, they could have put the keys in there. Can we get a shout out for Techie, please? And Alice, please. So she was like, I'm going to call 111 and see if they've had anything handed in. And I was like, all right, you do that. I'm going to retrace my steps again and go home and check my flat again for the keys. Because I'm tired and cold and I just want to go to bed, honestly. And I'm sorry if you have to take Mr. Whiskers on the bus to get home, but... Thank you, Whalehogman. And I got maybe halfway down the main road before my mum called me up and said that she'd found the keys. 3 stream streak, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Alice. Yeah, she found the keys, and you'll never guess where they were. I need to preface this by saying that the crime rate here is extremely low. Nothing happens here, except maybe the odd vandalism by bored kids and some knockdown ginger, and that's about it. So my mum had left the keys in the ignition. She'd left the keys in the ignition. Even Toby is flabbergasted. Actually, Toby, you really shouldn't be. You know my mother. So yeah, after all that, keys weren't actually lost. Because of course they bloody weren't. My mum has actually maybe lost things maybe 3 times in her entire life. Everything else she's just panicking about. Or just briefly misplaced. Wait, don't stretch? Why not? I need to. I would stretch my legs, but I can't. Oh yeah, I just stretch my upper body. Toby's used to that. I did also hear of someone else on social media doing the same thing in your neck of the woods. Oh no, I didn't want to disturb Catter. Oh, he's okay. He's okay. He's used to me stretching with him on my lap. I will, when he moves, need to stand up for a bit because my foot's going numb. But look how beautiful he is. I can't disturb him. Boop. He does, doesn't he? His back legs are dangling off the edge. Ow, 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 ow. He's very claw happy. And to gain purchase, he just dug both sets of claws from both front paws into my knee to pull himself up. Thanks, Tobes. Thanks, Tobes. Love that. Obviously, I can't see chat now because he's sitting in front of it. Oh wait, I can see it on there. Had left his keys in the ignition on one of the busiest roads there, being away for 4 hours and coming back to his car still being there. I think you told me about that. I vaguely remember you telling me about... Oh no, wait, you told me... Or somebody told me a story. About somebody up here. Yeah, I think that was the story that you told me, because he was like... It has its perks. I will say that recently there was a drug bust that turned up £50,000 worth of cocaine, so it's not all golden here, for sure. But also winters are rubbish, which is why I'm struggling with seasonal depression, because we're in for 6 months of darkness. 5 to 6 months of darkness. It's bloody freezing. It's cold. It's raining and windy basically all the time. It's actually snowing right now. And aesthetically speaking, I love the snow. Realistically speaking, I fucking hate it because it's too cold. Also, it gets actually so dangerous here in winter because, not even because of the winds that can literally blow you off a cliff, but because of the snow. The temperature fluctuates so much, and I know this is probably likely in other places, but I'm only familiar with here. What it does is, it snows, then it rains, then it gets cold again, so the snow with the rain on top of it freezes and just becomes ice. That does happen in other parts of the country, obviously, but here it happens everywhere. And we don't have a very good system for actually gritting the roads. Actually, no, we have a pretty decent system for gritting the roads, but we have no system for gritting the pavements, so it becomes absolutely impossible to traverse the streets if you are on foot. You cannot walk out there, which is why I'm not going out there. One of the places that I lived in, there was apparently a gun fired at the pub, which was like a 2-minute walk. Okay, that's horrifying. Yeah. We don't have guns. I don't think there is a single... Actually, no, there are definitely guns on the island because we have a lot of crofters and a lot of sheep. And Toby, please stop scratching at my... He's going after the pictures of himself. And me. He can see my preview and he's like, how are you over there, Mum? Toby. He's like priming his paw to just swipe me. I'm doing this just to see what he'll do with the preview. Okay, yeah. There we go. Stop scratching my monitor. Sweetheart. Do not... I don't know... Stop it! I don't know how to stop him from being so claw happy. Everything he does with claws, when he's happy, he has claws. They are out. Like, when he's petting... Like, he likes to, like, stroke my face sometimes, which is lovely, except he's got his claws out, so it's like he's just very tenderly stripping my face of its skin. And he's back, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, crime-wise, this is a decent place to live. When I first moved here, there hadn't been a murder in 50 years. There has since been a murder about 15 years ago, but there hasn't been one since then. Which is nice. Sometimes people go missing because... I'm making it sound so weird. I say sometimes, like... Again, maybe like every 50 years. Someone goes missing because they're not familiar with the landscape and they fall into a ditch or something. Sorry, Toads. It's not a bad place to live. If you want to live in a place that's kind of shitty weather-wise, like most of the time, and sometimes you just don't get summers at all. Like, you maybe get like 3 days of solid sunshine a year. But you want a low crime rate, then sure. I personally... Also, it's 2 days from anywhere useful. It's fucking expensive to get on and off the island. The ferry is cancelled routinely. It's also just a shitty service. Like, even when the weather isn't bad, they will have to cancel the ferry because of technical problems with the boats. The flights are exorbitantly expensive, and also very limited numbers of seats. There's literally maybe like 12 seats on each plane. So, yeah. I don't like living here. Like, on the face of it, it's tolerable. But long term, it's kind of a shit place to live. It's definitely also got that island, like, that island mentality where it's like, oh, we'll get to it when we get to it. And that's like how the council works. Like with my landlords, I was trying to set up standing order for my rent, and I sent it in, and they'd had it for 3 weeks before they actually processed it. But they didn't process it. They called me up to say, hey, why haven't you paid your rent in 3 weeks? And I was like, I sent you the form. And they're like, oh, right, here it is. And I was like, why didn't it get done when it got sent in? And the person literally said, oh, I think I was going to, but then I got distracted. Great. Hashtag it just works. I live on the Bethesda of islands. But yeah, it's entirely possible that when I finally do move away, I'll end up hating it there too, just for different reasons. But hopefully, because that's not going to happen before 2029, I'll have a big, strong man there to protect me. And also for me to protect him. Well, you are British after all. I mean, yes, I reserve the right to hate wherever I live, for whatever reasons are presented to me. But yeah, from 2029, I'm gonna move to England like I said I would last year. And hopefully it will be me, Tobes, and the Whale Hog Man together. Just cuddling. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do is just cuddle. Not gonna go to work, not gonna go outside, not gonna see family or friends ever again. We're just gonna cuddle the three of us forever, and that's it. Certainly might be the first week after we move in anyway, because boy, I hate traveling. The stress of moving house is probably going to kill me. Ah. But the thing is, I want to move while still living here to somewhere else here. Because I live up 3 flights of stairs, and they are slowly just completely destroying my legs. I'm gonna try and talk to my landlords about moving to a property on the ground floor. Because you're thinking only the first week. I was being generous. Maybe like the first month. Oh yeah, I mean, let's face it. After moving house, I'm gonna be comatose. Probably for at least a fortnight. Oh, I found the actual thing that happened at the pub. It's worse than I expected. No deaths or injuries, though. I mean, that's good. That is, like, really good. Like, nobody got shot or died. It's worse than you expected, though. Like, how could it be that bad if nobody died? No one is under any delusions that you won't just conglomerate into a large amorphous cozy lump. True, true. Really cute Tubby. The Tubby. Boop, boop. Let me boop you. Let me boop you. That got a bit weird. Let me boop you. I'll leave him alone. He's fine. Whoops. Oh, I accidentally forgot to take my headache medicine last night. That's how tired I was. I just immediately just kind of fell asleep. Oh, that's horrible. The pun whale tobes. Yeah, that's also horrible, just for different reasons. In January 2018, a shotgun was fired through the windows and doors of the King David pub in Northampton during a drive-by shooting while customers were inside. That must have been terrifying for the poor people inside. I am going to be a bit of a pedant here, though, and say that if it was fired at range through doors and windows, it wouldn't have had the impact it would have needed to actually do any long-term damage. It wouldn't have killed anybody. People might have got pelleted, but, well, yeah, that still would have been pretty horrible, but nobody would have died. Probably was. I knew about a gun being fired, but I didn't know it was a shotgun. Shotguns are terrifying. They're not as strong as people think they are, as I say. Like, if you shoot it through a door or a window or something else that will, like, hamper the speed of the pellets, it's not gonna kill you. But it's still gonna fucking hurt, and it's still gonna fucking traumatize you. Bold of you to assume that anyone's personality except Tobes will survive the lumping. This is true. Tobes has quite the personality. You know, sometimes I forget he's a cat, because he is Toby. He's my little Tobes. He's got such a little personality. And he's got such beautiful eyes. Boop. You're so handsome. I love this little guy. It was such a good day that he came into my life. And I'm glad I was able to give him his forever home. You are stuck with me forever, Tobes, whether you like it or not. But luckily for you, I love cuddles almost as much as you do. I still find it so funny that the day Will Hogman came up to visit was the day Toby needed his teeth taken. So, like, he was at the vet's getting teeth pulled, and then a few hours later, Will Hogman was here, and I was just like, Tobes is probably going to be a bit
ready to take the long dirt
delicate. Enjoy your lurk, Alice. Like, Toby's going to be a bit delicate. But when we got back in, after I went to meet Will Hogman, one, I'd forgotten to shut the bathroom door properly, so Tobes was loose. After he's, like, been under anesthesia, I set him up in the bathroom with his bed, his food, his litter tray, everything. But I hadn't closed the door properly, so he just pushed it open. And thank you, Techie. And he was just loose in the flat. I thought he'd be, like, really spooked by, like, Will Hogman showing up with a big suitcase and everything, but Tubbs was thrilled. He was absolutely thrilled. He was like, oh my gosh, this is the best day ever. 2 people to cuddle. Thanks, Techie. I think that one was already... That message that was sent was already blocked because it used Streamboo. But yeah, it's good to cover all your bases with those guys. I generally don't actually get that many spam bots, but like I had none for almost a year, and then now suddenly I'm getting quite a few, and it's just like, that's a bit weird. What? Oh, sorry, Tobes. Easily spookable Tobes. Look at this boy. He's so cute. Must be getting popular if the bots are taking notice. Well, we can only hope. Look at this guy. Look how it's all Tobes. I know that. Look at this guy. I mean, it's the best part of a stream when the cats show up. And I'm actually really glad I stopped using a cam dedicated to pointing it at Tobes, because he was not happy with that. But this is fine because he likes to sit on my lap, he gets cuddled, and I can just be like, hey look, Tobes is here. And he's just like, that's fine, because you're not like following me around with a camera. And he's so soft, oh my goodness, he has the softest fur. He also smells really good. Like my little cat, whom I often forget is a cat, is such a little personality. He smells great. He also has like the best smelling paws. Holy crap, sniff his paws if you ever get the chance. And he's so soft. He's also got like really thick fur. Like for a short-haired tabby, he's like really fuzzy. Which makes springtime shedding of the winter coat so much fun. There's gonna be just so much cat fur everywhere. It's just like, how are you able to have this much cat fur? It seems like there's more cat fur than there is cats. But yeah. Tomorrow we have 69 days to go of streaming every single day for 100 days. And I do have a special game lined up for that. It is called, I don't actually know how to pronounce it because it's Eternites. It's like Eternal Nights, Eternites. And it's like sort of a ridiculous hack and slash dating game full of dirty jokes. So I figured we'd play that, and that would be fun. And I'm probably not going to play it again until we're on day 69, because we're doing this reverse ways. We're doing this both ways. We're counting down the days and counting up the days. So, look at these boys. Look at this little guy. Oh my goodness. He's so beautiful. Hey, beautiful boy. He also has the most magnificent whiskers. You can't really see that. Oh wait, I mean, look at those whiskers. I swear, in like one single 3-week period, every person I talked to who saw Tobes was like, oh my gosh, his whiskers are amazing. He does have fantastic whiskers. Mr. Whiskers also has fantastic whiskers, I checked yesterday. So they can bond over their magnificent whiskers, if nothing else. Or the fact that they're both lovely boys who do love cuddles. And I want them to play together and cuddle and just be good cat bros. So I think that would be really good for them both, because they're both in like households that only have themselves as the animal, if you don't count humans. Like my mum and dad did have dogs, but they passed away a couple years ago. I mean, they were like 16, 17 years old, so that makes sense. And Mr. Whiskers probably would have got on with them. Toby would not have, but... And I've been thinking about bringing another cat into this flat, but this flat's already freaking tiny, and also right now there's no way I could take care of another cat. And I mean, couple weeks ago, my mum was like, oh, I know somebody who has kittens if you'd like one. And I was like, maybe. And then she was like, but you will have to, you know, house train it yourself. And then I was just like, hard no. I don't know. I don't have the time and the spoons to do that right now. I also don't know how. Is it just a case of every time they squat to poop or peep, you just pick them up and put them in the litter tray? Because that's how I've always imagined it. I don't know if that's true, though. Look at this boy. Look at his racing stripes. Look at that beautiful... Oh, I ruined it. And Toby's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop that. Sorry. Sorry, Tobes. Continue. Continue. Look at you. Oh, no. I've knocked him off his stride. Now he's confused. He doesn't know what to do. Never mind. He's fine. Why do I... Ow. I have so many just little pinprick marks in my legs from this boy. Oh my gosh, so fuzzy. He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. Such a beautiful boy. The other thing I want to talk about, actually there's a couple more things. One is that when we go sub 50 days, I'm gonna implement a new schedule that's gonna semi-reflect the one that we're gonna do after I finish 100 days of streaming. And also, because I am going away at the end of March, or mid to late March, to go see Whale Hog Man, I will not be taking a grand amount of time off streaming after 100 days. 100 days will finish on the 27th of January. That'll be the last day, and that's a Tuesday. And then Wednesday through Sunday, I won't be streaming, but I will be back on the Monday. The reason for this is because I don't want to take a whole lot of time off, especially since I'm going away. I'm trying to, like, make this make sense, the way it's, way I've untangled it in my head. But, yeah, it's because I'm going away that I don't want to take a whole lot of time off, then start streaming again, and then be going away, and then, like, changing it up. Because when I go away, I'll be going down to England for about 6 weeks. Then, with any luck, if I have any money, me and Whale Hog Man and my parents will be going to Mallorca for a week, which will be the first time I've left the country in 30 years, bearing in mind I am 31. And then, of course, I think I'll be spending my birthday in England when we get back, and then I'll be coming home about a week later. Because that will also be mine and Whale Hog Man's 2-year anniversary, which will be wonderful and also kind of crazy. Love that. Is it at all weird that you can see my body but not my face while I'm talking and it's just the cat? I feel like it's a bit weird, but I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. But yeah, and I think while I'm down in England for those 6 weeks, I don't know yet if I'm gonna be streaming. I will have my work laptop with me, but I'm thinking I might also use that time to get cracking on doing some YouTube videos, because I haven't been doing a whole lot of YouTube videos lately. I've mostly just been streaming because that is kind of where I want to put my focus, but I also don't want my YouTube channel to fall completely by the wayside. So I might just focus on playing some demos for YouTube during those 6 weeks, then take the Mallorca week off and the birthday/anniversary week off, plus it's also Whale Hog Man's birthday as well. Our birthdays are quite close together, which is nice. A lot of stuff happens in, like, last week of April, first week of May. It's a busy, busy time. And then I'll be coming home and we'll be resuming streaming for the schedule, with the schedule that I will be doing after 100 days. So that's, like, a lot of technical stuff that I probably did not explain very well. But I have a cute Toby, so nothing else matters. Oh, I also want to start doing art streams again, like, regularly. And to help with that, I won't go into, like, super specific details right now, but some wonderful person has offered me a drawing tablet. And I think I'm gonna take them up on that. I meant to actually message them before I started streaming, but I lost track of time and got distracted, because of course I bloody did. But yeah, so they're gonna loan me that to test it out and see if I even like it, if I even like doing it. And if I do, then I get to keep it for a price. Obviously, like I'm not just gonna take it off them and be like, "Thanks, nerd," but also thanks, nerd. Appreciate you. It's a wonderful thing that you have offered me, and yeah. I do want to do art streams again because so many art ideas have just stacked up, and there's some that I want to redo, like a bit more tastefully, a bit more refined. And I really want to like kick off the Punkozy brand with merch. I want to like do merch designs that people are going to really, really want. And I want to and I'm going to try and get feedback from you guys about what sort of merch you'd want as well, and the sort of things that you'd be interested in, like displaying, wearing, all of that stuff. And I'm thinking also about doing Toby stickers or badges or something like that. So I think that would be nice. I'm also going to try and stick to like themes and motifs that we've been like going for, like the Gary one and stuff like that. Fuck me, I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy. And I mentioned this on stream the other day, but I'll mention it again now. I am temporarily retiring Amnesia the Bunker. We're going to play that for Halloween next year. From scratch, with no silly gimmicks. Because as much as... Honestly, it was so stressful dressing up as a Swedish... As Fruity Krugy and trying to do the voice and everything. Like, it was hilarious, but it was also like, oh my gosh, this is taking up so much of my energy. So I kind of just want to play the game like a regular person. Or as regular as I can manage. But yeah, I think that actually wraps us up quite nicely. We've got ad break incoming, and then I'm going to switch over and play Sheepy, which is a little platformer, a little 2D platformer where you play a sheep, and it's free on Steam. So if you'll want to check that out, you can. It's just called Sheepy. It's cute. It's apparently quite short. Meow. What's up, Tobes? You're being cheeky. What's up? If you want food, it ain't happening. Although it might as well. I might as well give him some food while we're on break. Otherwise, I'm going to be half an hour late. Yesterday, I was an hour late giving him his food. So yeah, maybe he did feel a bit neglected yesterday. He thinks I'm giving it to him right now. And he's not entirely wrong, but he's still going to have to wait a couple minutes. Oh my goodness. He's also been preoccupied because I've been keeping the Christmas decorations back there where he is, and he's just like, what is this stuff? And I've also wanted to keep away from some of it because it's covered in glitter, and I'm just like, you're just gonna get glitter stuck in your nose. Alright, I'm gonna go on break. I'm gonna close my curtains because that is ridiculous. My hand is gonna disappear, and I will see you guys real soon.
I see you are my satellite. Not who I catch you at night. Oh, I wanna be with you tonight. Not who I wanna see you at night.
everybody, and welcome back. Hey, Ange, how you doing? I'm just gonna boot up the game. Let's see. Sheepy, I have no idea at all if it plays with controller or not. Possibly not. Let's have a look. It's also quite loud, so we'll bump that down a bit. Is that better? It's good to be back. Okay, so it's saying that controller is a thing. So if we start, Sheepy is lost. Help him find his flock and get home safely. Beware of the hay slimes. Alright. So, okay. Whee! Okay, I definitely did hold X, but it didn't do shit. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's that I'm not moving any quicker. Oh my gosh, I can walk around. That's nuts. And Sheepy drowned that day. I'm gonna fix up my camera a little bit. There we go. Okay. Right, so I definitely died. It says hold X to run, but I definitely don't move any quicker. I don't know how to get this. Are you sure it's X to run? I don't think it is. Left stick X. Okay. This is so silly. If we were a mountain goat, I think it would make a bit more sense. We can double jump? Okay. We can double jump, so I definitely want to try and get this one. That X to run thing sounds like bullshit. Okay. I don't seem to be able to get that one, but then... I am bad at video games. Some video games, anyway. Not all of them. What game is this? It's called Sheepy. It's free. What? Press V to shoot? I'm on controller. Okay. Oh, that's why X doesn't work. Because it's not X on the controller, it's X on the keyboard. So yeah, this game is free. So if anybody else wants to give it a go, you are more than welcome. And luckily there is no fall damage. Gosh, my throat is so sore today. Woo! I don't think I want to go down there. Or maybe I do. No, I don't think I do. But then again, maybe I do. I think I jumped a little too soon there.
Okay, you can just spam it. I want to see what's up there, if anything. I don't know why we're collecting rainbows, but we sure are doing that. Pip, 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 pip. It's a doggo! I thought it was a rock. Hello, sheep doggo. Look at that little tongue waggling in the breeze. Okay. We're definitely not gonna get all of the rainbows. At least not this run. Okay, nothing back there. The maneuverability is actually pretty slick. Oops.
I'm getting ready to take the long dirt nap.
Lurk while dealing with work stuff. No worries, honeybee. Hope work stuff isn't too annoying. I don't even think I can get down there. Oh, of course. But I don't want to because there are slime boys and no rainbows. Or rainbows, am I right? I don't think that makes any sense. But sure. Something about this is weirdly satisfying to play. Any rainbows? That shit. Ah! Get out of here. Ah! Spooky. Doggo! I love him. Also love the sunflowers, they're really pretty. Yeah, the pixel art is like really charming. For what it is, this is beautiful. Right, how do I get up top again? Up here, perhaps? No, well, not like that. Don't want to miss those ones. Can I not get back up there? Wait, yes I can. Yes! The most dexterous of sheep. I love games that make you say really weird shit that you would not expect to say under any other circumstances. They're my favorite. Okay, no rainbows down there. Let's see if we can get up here. Yoink, yoink. Yes. No rainbow left behind, except for that one guy at the start. Surprised I missed that, actually. That jump was not a difficult one. Am I surprised by that, though? Really? Okay, we need to go back again because there's another platform up there. No idea if there's a rainbow on it, I don't remember. I don't even know if I saw it, but... No rainbows left behind, except for that one guy at the start. Nobody liked him anyway, so it's fine. 20 stream streak, and thank you so much. It's awesome. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to get that? Toby's up in the L wind. How on earth am I supposed to? I'm supposed to probably run, but it's... Okay, I know how to run now, it's left trigger. So I'm guessing running gives you a longer jump. But how am I supposed to do that from here? Okay, that's how. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So you don't actually need like that much of a wind up. Okay, don't think there's any rainbows there. And down here. Oh gosh, my throat is so sore today. You do just slide down. I wasn't touching anything on the controller at that point. No buttons, no nothing. Is this guy a checkpoint? Like I might be a checkpoint. Oh my gosh, are we near the end already? Please let this just be level 1. I did not get... It is just level 1! Nice. This is delightful. Okay, nothing over there. Except slime boys. I don't know if I'm supposed to kill the slime boys. I don't feel like any need to if they're not like in my way. Like that. Bollocks. Bollocks, which is fuck and bollocks. If you are wondering. Okay, they've turned the difficulty up for this next level. I hope Sheepdog is both a checkpoint and a restorer of health. So I know we've only lost 1 heart, but... I'd rather not have, you know? This music reminds me of The Sims so much. outfit like I'm in character creator or something. Gosh, I haven't played The Sims in, I think, years at this point. Not like a lot of years, but definitely some years. I've probably missed so many of these because there's like up top parts that I think were at the start that I overlooked by accident. But then again, maybe not. I guess we'll see. Ooh, microphone. When did you get there? Maybe killing the slimes gives me bonus points or something, but I'm not that fussed. I'd rather get all the rainbowzers. Am I ever actually gonna call them their actual name? Maybe. You'll never know. Nope. I haven't even seen the sheepdog yet. It feels like we've done a lot. Maybe the sheepdog was just a nice staple of the first level and wasn't actually a checkpoint at all, and I just made that up. I mean, I absolutely did make that up. I have no idea, it was just an idea? Don't know why I said that like that. Well, here he is. Hey, guy who may or may not be a checkpoint and definitely didn't restore my health. Didn't need to kill him, but I didn't realize that until after I started shooting, so I was like, might as well finish the job. Why traumatize someone when you can just kill them? That's terrible. Don't do that. Jeez. Don't do either of those things. Either of those things are horrible. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is about my controller or my use of the controller that messes that up so much, the directional thing. Okay, I'm gonna run jump that one. There we go. Well, this is weird. Why are these even here? They don't have rainbows on them. Woo. Woo. Is there any more down here that I needed or wanted? No, okay. So long, suckers! Oh, this is gonna be a bit difficult. Oh, he got me. He got me. And I died. Oh my gosh, it sent me back to the beginning. The dogs are not checkpoints. Oh, that's some kind of evil right there. That is some kind of evil. Where's the confusing one where I lost my health last time? Or is it just because I fell down? Oh, I see. So I just gotta... I didn't even need to go down there. I'm gonna be quite tactical, which I love, honestly, for a game that is about a sheep collecting rainbows. Oh no, I did it. I said rainbow. Oh, I let myself down. This does remind me of, like, those old browser games you could get. In fact, you can probably still get them, I just don't play them anymore. No, just gotta keep an eye on the time because we are gonna be stopping in about half an hour. But I'm thinking we might play more of this tomorrow. I'm having fun with it. Yeah, don't forget to stretch, guys. Check your posture. And do a hydrate if you need to. And also, if you want to, you can visit my Ko-Fi page. Ko-Fi? Coffee? I don't know. Oh, it's so sore. Hey, Tobes. Cute boy. Yes, you may sit on my arms. It's funny that he wants to sit on my arms so I can't do anything except pay attention to him, but he also wants me to pet him, and when I don't, he leaves. But if he's sitting on my arms, I cannot pet him. Man, I love cat logic. Are you being a good boy, Tobes, or are you being a cheeky boy? Hmm? I think he's being a cheeky boy. Tobes, you can't get behind my monitor. Toby, stop it. Toby, seriously. Toby! Don't be cheeky. You can't get behind there. You'll just knock everything over, okay? And stop showing the camera your butt. You sweet, sweet boy. Toby, I can't see. Toby. Toby. Okay. Toby, sweet. Toby, you're being cheeky. I think he's just curious because I have modes on my fairy lights and I've turned them to twinkling because, you know, it's a bit more Christmassy, and he's just like, what the heck? I want to see these up close, but the only ones he can reach are behind my monitor. Oh, you're so cute. Mwah. Off you go, sweetheart. Go on. Oh my goodness, my shoulders. I've been having such a problem with that lately. Okay, I think we're doing better than last time considering we actually have health. I still can't remember how I lost my second heart last time. Don't need to fuck with that guy. The not checkpoint dog. Oh, face the right way. Again, did not need to kill that guy. That's the same place where I was like, do I need to kill this guy? Well, I've already started, so I might as well finish. Sorry, slime. What is the point of that spot? Why is that there? Oh, these are the ones that just don't have any blocks on them. Blocks? Rainbows. Oh, I did it again. I suppose it's a way to just avoid these guys. It is, okay. So that's where I died before, so I can just go up and over. But not like that, alright. No health loss. Love it. Oof. Sheep that don't look anything like me. It's interesting that the art style of the character is so different from that of the world. Okay. I can slide down the back of the the back of the sheep. Okay, that's not weird. Oh. I can also slide down the front of the sheep. I did it! Yay, Sheepy is back home with his family. Did we win? Oh, that was it. That was so cute. I really liked that. That was great. That was Sheepy. 2 levels. Pretty challenging, but not impossible. If you want to check it out, it is free. And that's fantastic. It's free! That also did not take half an hour to complete. So what I might do is just finish up. Because I'm tired. My neck really hurts. I don't know what I've done. Oof. Oops. Bumped the mic again. Yeah, that game only took 40 minutes to complete. It was really good though. I really enjoyed that. I suppose we could finish up with a ball pit round, couldn't we? I mean, couldn't we? That'll take about... I want us to get to at least the 2-hour mark. I'm feeling it, so... Wait, did I change categories? I didn't, did I? Did I? I did. Good. So I feel like I can continue, so I only like to end the stream under an hour if I'm not feeling, or under 2 hours if I'm not feeling great, but I'm feeling alright, except for the sore neck / shoulder thing. I get at least a half past. So I've got pretty far with this now. I do love the shade. Okay, that I think, yeah, all the first few levels I think have been done with everybody. So it's Smoldering Depths. Let's go. Oh, so sore. I think tomorrow, since Sheepy did not last that long, sadly, that I might drop back into Hollow Knight because I feel like it's been way too long since I played that. And it'll just be a stream where I sort of re-familiarize myself with how to play and what we were doing and all that. And maybe figure out where to go next.
Ah, I'm stuck.
Let's fix that. You're going to be careful with picking up XP at the top of the level, especially after you've just done a field clear. Oh, and I set myself on fire too. Great job, me. Oh. Don't know that I've leveled up all the characters to the point where I don't get any upgrades for harvesting anymore, but it kind of feels like it. But I do really want to increase the harvest clock. Feel like I'm covering a lot of ground with the way I've laid it out. I was kind of hoping with the way that I laid it out that I would cover quite a lot of ground. But I might just need to reorganize things. That should absolutely count as a field clear, but whatever. Get some potions if possible. It's a lot of baby balls. That is a lot of baby balls. Okay. More speed. I don't want to do that yet. Gosh, so many baby balls. always. This is a bit overkill getting the pressure gauge at this point, but it's just so much fun. We love explosions here on this channel. Oh, I hate that. It looks disgusting. There's a lot in this game that looks fairly gnarly, to be fair. Whatever that bloody one is. The virus and sacrifice, that would be good. Speed. I've also seen how wild the vampire ball can get. That's... oof. Rinsed it on the weird heaven level. Two evolutions, okay. How does the blue and white one make a grey one, but the white and white one make a blue one? They're not making no sense. But yeah, I want storm. Fire.
swirly rainbow thing. Seems to be a rainbow theme today. Doesn't look like it. Dragon! Wow, I'm just rinsing his ass. And he's dead. That was insane. I think we have time for another one. I'm gonna try and rearrange a little bit. Maybe like that. Kind of want to get this way. I want to get those buildings up there. Did not work. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's go to heaven. Grab the shade again. I hate playing with the physicist for anything other than with anyone other than the shade. Including by himself, because he sucks. Oh, why is my monitor off? My little one, I mean. Just some technical difficulties. I think it's because, yeah, I moved a bunch of things over and then forgot what I was doing because I'm super clever. This piece of music really reminds me of Cult of the Lamb. Excuse me. Oops. Gypsy, stop walking into him, you silly Billy.
Should I go? Yeah, I meant to try guard advantage. I'm just gonna go through this ad break because we'll be finishing up after this run. Not that we really need it. Listen to back butt, folks. Don't forget to stretch, check your posture and hydrate if you need to. Damn these homing arrows. Evolution. We'll heal the ding. Okay, well, I kind of wish there was an endless mode in this game, where you just get to pick a character and play through all of the levels. I think that would be amazing. It means you could experiment a bit more. And like each level progression you could get like damage buffs or something to what build you've got. I think that would be really cool. focus on this guy. Getting dangerously close. Let's heal up. Okay. Fuse those. What does Flicker do? What does Flicker do again? It's not telling me. There's one I still have. There's a couple I still haven't got. There's actually quite a few I still haven't got. That's interesting. Huh. I need to branch out and stop using the same ones over and over again. Like, what do you do? Deals 107 damage to every enemy on screen for every 1.4 seconds. Sure. Getting a wee bit crowded. Yeah, let's get a laser in here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Good. Okay. Come on, come on. It's getting crowded. Maybe we'll do one more run after this. Oh, I need to. But maybe we will. But also maybe we won't because I've got shit to do. I've got laundry to do, I've got meals to prep, I've got lunch to have. And I said I wasn't going to go outside today, but I do need to go pick something up. Well, at least we got like vampirism active. Can we rinse this asshole? Kinda. Not as fast as the dragon, but the way that poison just rippled through them. That was amazing.
Yeah, the graphical fidelity in this game is... It's simple, but it's so effective. And by simple, I mean to look at. I don't mean... like in terms of programming, because I don't know shit about programming. Okay, so this will be the last run of the day. Just because I do have stuff I need to do. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just game all day, because that's sensible and clever. Don't bother like having lunch or nothing. I'm glad these spawns that come in don't actually move down the level. That would be a pain in the ass. I just want this guy to die now because he's kind of annoying me. Getting that. Nope. Took flight again because he's a little bitch. And gone. Complete the Heavenly Gates with 10 different characters. Nice. Oh, okay, okay. When working in gold mines, an additional 1 gold. Bouncing on scaffolds. It's not really what I want. I want to add the timer. I want to add time. Okay, I'm gonna try and... Is that how I did it last time? I think it might have been. I don't know. Just want to get some of these builds done. Okay, 2 builds. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll leave it there for today. But yeah, good stream, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Oops. Let's rustle up some lovely person to raid. We have raid messages that you can follow, one for subscribers and one just for followers. And I'm gonna put into chat the link of the person that we're raiding just in case. Just in case Twitch is being a bitch, which it frequently is. I think we're gonna raid Grey Area. He's playing more Beat Saber. He's a cool dude. He's raided us a few times. You all know Grey Area. Or maybe you don't, but now's your opportunity to do so. So... oh, for goodness sake. There. I don't know how to use keyboards, guys. It's a problem. Just give me a... gosh, my stream manager's so freaking weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... I'm a professional. Yeah, thank you everybody so much for hanging out. And thank you for the 20 stream streak. That's nuts. Alice for the 3 stream streak. Hogman for the 35 stream streak. Stream streak. I know how to speak. And Techie Rob, thank you so much for subscribing for 6 months. I apparently do not know how to speak at all. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna raid Grey Area. I will be back tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. GMT, and hopefully we'll be playing some more Hollow Knight. I can't see why we wouldn't be, unless I'm just suddenly like, the last thing I want to do in the world is play a Hollow Knight. But we'll see. It is a fantastic game, but it is a difficult game. Alright, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go get my lunch. I'm gonna prep dinner and do a bunch of other things. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. So long. And thanks for all the foosh. Okay, bye.